it's Fran in the lab again. Supposed to be doing lab stuff. Wasn't going to be making this video today. This one I'm doing right now. Actually, was planning on doing something completely different because I'm in the middle of a project. But I awoke this morning to discover that YouTube has developed a mind of its own, literally, because they've launched the YouTube AI bot and it's not good. So this might vary. You might have a different experience and you might have had this bot launch earlier than when I've seen it, but for me it began this morning, like very suddenly. It started out with AI generated descriptions on some of my videos, not all of them, but some of them. It started videos that I was seeing from like 4 years ago, and I saw this AI generated description and expanded it, and I was intrigued enough to start clicking on other videos throughout last 5 years or so. And it was perplexing because this is the AI bot looking at my video and then writing its own description of what I've done. Like when it came up, my 120-year-old Shelby light bulb still working video, the AI generated YouTube description says, Fran, naming me personally, a collector of antique electronics, shows off a 120-year-old Shelby light bulb. The bulb is a rare artifact. As Shelby bulbs are known for their longevity, Fran tests the bulb with a variac and ammeter, carefully monitoring the current to avoid damaging the delicate filament. It identifies me by name, talks about the video. Great, so I went to another one. Just how terrible is a new portable radio? One of my most popular videos from that year, about 4 years ago. YouTube AI describes it as a maker. Doesn't call me by name, just says a maker. Compares a new portable radio to their vintage collection. Curious about the construction and sound quality, they open the radio to reveal a simple design with a single chip for the tuner, amplifier, and other functions. The maker is surprised by the use of a potentiometer instead of a capacitor discussed. Okay, so it just describes, but it doesn't identify me and just says that I'm an anonymous maker. I don't know why it would describe me as a maker if I'm not actually making something. I'm actually showing something, but it identifies me as a maker, not Fran. So I decided I would click on one where I actually talk about myself. Who is this Fran person? A video that I made just when I had moved into this space, the 3.0 space. I was still unpacking, and I put up this video because I was going to have a meeting with some people, and I thought it would be interesting to see if it would make any difference if I had people who actually knew who I was make comments, and so I made this video. YouTube AI describes the video as, the creator of FranLab YouTube channel is moving and needs help getting a job in Philadelphia. Completely not true. I had already moved. I was describing in the video that I already had moved and that I was going to have to unpack.
You know what, man? I gotta say this. I mean, Fran Labs, I mean, I love this chick, man. She just says it like it is. And what she's talking about here, I'm just I had to interject. I have to interject on this video for a moment, man, because, if this AI knows it's broken, and it's broken, obviously it's broken, and it's making mistakes like this, dude. Okay, I had a 20-year-old channel. Channel was 20 years old, man. 20 years old. 20 plus, Got that channel back when we could customize everything. Back in Elephant Man days, you know what I'm saying? They took that channel down for harassment and cyberbullying because I had 2 videos up there. I had one that was a diss track aimed at Pac Lives. You guys know that fucker. Pac Lives channel must die, you know what I'm saying? And then I had another video up there, which was a scam bait video targeting the medical fraud shit. which is the most dangerous scam ever. I targeted it, and I got nailed for that. And they're talking about how those two videos are cyber harassment and cyberbullying, man. You know what I'm saying? And now with this video from Fran Labs, are you trying to tell me? And that's not the only channel that got nailed for that. I have like 10 plus channels that all got nailed for the same reason. And you're not gonna tell me that this AI is not broken. It's broken, man. If it's gonna take one of Fran Lab's videos and describe it like that and do all these things, say all these things, right? No, man, it's broken. These strikes are false. And every time one of us content creators, especially us smaller ones, because we don't have a say, they don't give a shit about us. We're a little fish in the sea, you know, to them. That's how it is, man. That's just how it is. And so when we complain and we give them the evidence that it's false, including actual copies of the videos in question, all documented. I've done it 1,000 times with these people since 2016. Okay? We give them the evidence and they still ignore our they uphold the strikes, which leads me to believe that it's the same damn AI that we're talking to with fucking Team YouTube and all this shit and all these fucking letters going back and forth, emails that all look the fucking same words, same shit, over and 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 over again ad nauseum. All documented, baby. Okay? So fuck, if the fucking thing is this fucked up that it's sending these fucking weird goddamn descriptions and fucking shit to Fran Labs, what the fuck makes you think it's fucking even anywhere near able to fucking function normally when it comes to fucking strikes and channel shit and crap like that and community guidelines shits, you know, destroying people's fucking lives for lies, man. Okay? Like, I don't know what else to say, man. I really don't. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to it, baby.
They are asking the viewers to leave positive comments about their work, which they will share with potential employers. The creator is hoping that the comments will help them get noticed and land a position. Doesn't mention my name is literally in the title, and the channel is Fran Blanche. I mean, and it just calls me the creator. This time it calls me a creator, not a maker. So I clicked on another video that had over 100,000 views from 4 years ago. My dad's mysterious sound conditioner. This is a device that my father owned, that he kept outside of his office, and I opened it up and showed it. So, again, the Fran Blanche channel, YouTube AI describes the video as, the video features a man taking apart and cleaning a vintage sound conditioner that belonged to their father. A man. Me. The device is a mechanical white noise machine designed to mask unwanted sounds. And the man, me, is curious to see how it works. They open it up, clean it, and lubricate the motor before putting it back together. So, the AI bot already knows that my name is Fran, already knows that my channel is Fran Blanche. Like what the ever-loving fuck, right? But no, it gets worse. So, despite these very erratic and weird descriptions, I thought, well, there's got to be a way for me to turn off this option, right? To not have it on my channel, just turn off that YouTube descriptions. Well, no, I went to the help page and they had a prepared statement saying AI-generated video summaries. You may see the video summaries generated by artificial intelligence under the videos you're watching. Blah, blah, blah. FAQs, can I turn off, edit, or remove AI-generated video summaries? The answer is no. At this time, you cannot turn off, edit, or remove AI-generated summaries. Of course, just launch an AI on your platform and let's remove all human oversight. In fact, let's not have any human control whatsoever. No off switch. You can't opt out of it. You know, because it's already perfect. Why would you want to change what we have already made that is perfect? So the YouTube bot has no off switch. You can't edit it. You can't reason with it. It can't be bargained with. It does not feel remorse or pity, and it will not stop ever. Does this sound familiar? Oh, but wait, it gets worse. Because hours later, like by 9 a.m., it was doing AI-generated comment reply suggestions. Because for some years now, YouTube has given these BS boilerplate suggested replies like, thanks a lot, oh, you're the best, great, thumbs up, for people who are so lazy that they wouldn't actually want to physically type in a reply to a comment, that they could just click on a button that would just give an auto reply, boilerplate. But these are always like innocuous, very basic, little short, quickie things. Not this morning. Now, YouTube, the new YouTube brain, is suggesting YouTube comment replies, and they are so weird. So it started out just sort of annoying and bizarre, and as the morning went on, it just got weirder and weirder. So some of the suggested replies are like, someone makes the comment, while watching this video, your tea keeps moving around and defying gravity, which it isn't. It's just a quirk of the camera angle and, wide-angle lens. But before I can even reply to that, YouTube is suggesting that I tell them, you're just jealous that you haven't figured it out how to do it yet. I'll make another video about it. What? It's telling me to be snarky? Or to insult somebody? Or I should say, it is just a can. It is doing what cans do. What can? Where's the can? It's just a can? It's not a can. It thinks that my cup of tea is a can, and that cans are doing what cans do? What does that even fucking mean? So looking into the YouTube mind of YouTube itself, another viewer commented, I like your videos that let us in on your viewership analysis, and YouTube's suggested reply is, yeah, they seem to be popular, gotta give the people what they want. Goes on to suggest replies like, YouTube has changed so much, I don't understand the algorithm anymore. The algorithm is saying that. Yeah, I miss the old days of YouTube. I remember getting recommendations for channels I wasn't even subscribed to, exclamation point. Thanks, YouTube brain. That's a good idea. I've been working on a bunch of B-sides and will be posting them soon. I have not been. Why would it want me to lie? I have a ton of ideas, and most of the videos that I make end up on the cutting room floor. No, they do not. Why would I say that? Why does it want me to lie? It doesn't know what I'm doing. It doesn't know how I spend my time. Why is it wanting me to lie? It's all about the algorithm which YouTube is using to generate revenue for its shareholders. YouTube is saying this. That's the YouTube brain, not me. YouTube is saying that. That was the most frustrating thing when they did it. This is the YouTube algorithm talking about itself. That was the most frustrating thing when they did it. When I did it is what the YouTube bot is saying. And they haven't fixed it in like 3 years. What the fuck? The YouTube algorithm is trying to be snarky and complaining about itself, that it's broken and hasn't been fixed. It is literally talking about itself being broken and not being fixed. Literally. YouTube AI says, you know me better than I know myself. The YouTube algorithm is a mysterious beast. I find the algorithm confusing, it says about itself. But as the morning went on, it just got weirder and weirder. The video that I posted today was a rant. So it's generating all of these auto replies to comments that are on my rant. One comment is, subscribers are obligated to follow up on their subscriptions versus being waited on, and the YouTube bot says, you know what, it's true. The rants will never stop. The rants will never stop. So YouTube is telling me that I have to rant. It's saying that I should be ranting all the time. That's what it's saying. It goes on to another comment suggestion. The algorithm is a mystery, and my channel is just a small part of it, but I'll keep making videos for those who are interested. Again, this is YouTube talking about itself. And then, again, this is YouTube speaking for me. This is YouTube speaking for me with its AI bot. Thanks. I am kind of an old guy that is a little afraid of technology. So maybe I'm not on the recommended feed much. What the ever-loving fuck, YouTube? Seriously? Fran Blanche is an old guy that is a little afraid of technology, says YouTube. Says fucking YouTube. Fran Blanche is an old guy who's afraid of technology, so maybe I'm not on the recommended so much because I'm an old guy who's afraid of technology. Says YouTube. As me. Or second suggested AI reply comment that I should say, I think I'm a bit like the 1960s. Sometimes it's hard to stay relevant. I do my best. What the fuck, YouTube? I can't turn this off. Another reply, auto-generated AI. The algorithms are designed to be that way. No matter how great the content is, just got to keep keeping on. It's talking about itself, that it's designed to be oppressive, designed to exclude. It's saying, I'm designed that way to exclude you. So the commenters saying they stopped making videos when they were actually posting, and the algorithm is saying through its AI that it's designed that way. And then other commenters complaining about the Shorts algorithm, and AI, YouTube says, the Shorts algorithm is, I have found, unyielding. Unyielding. I've been thinking the same thing. I'm in the middle of setting up a few channels now. I am not in the middle of setting up a few channels now. I've already got a few channels. I don't want a few more. It just goes on and on. It's a bottomless pit. This is only like the last few hours. This is not good. I can't turn this off. And, you know, as a creator, if you're making content, if you want to read your comments in the comments section of your studio, you can't not see these auto-generated replies. There are more auto-generated replies than there are comments, and they're right there. This is not good. So YouTube thinks that I'm an old guy who is afraid of technology. I'm actually speechless. I don't have anything to say. I'm sitting here trying to think of something meaningful to say, but it just feels like abuse. Didn't I make a video a couple years ago when the Google search algorithm had artificially created the #1 search term for me, for my name, to be a slur? And because it was constantly pushing that recommended search, and because it was such a bizarre thing to recommend, everybody was clicking on it, and so it quickly went to #1 search query was for a slur. And I made a video about that, and because I made a video about that, did someone at Google somehow see it and actually went through and intervened to actually reprogram the search criteria for my name to eliminate, trolling. But it was baked in, and now I'm dealing with it on YouTube. But Google is YouTube. YouTube is Google. And this AI, this global, planet-sized AI, which is the Google bot, it now has a mouth, and it can now talk, and it is now saying bizarre things. And it's suggesting that I get into like skirmishes, and we already know for a fact that artificial intelligence hallucinates. How many articles have been written? Well, I don't know how many of you've read, but I've read many in the past 2 years about hallucination. And interestingly, wasn't even planning on bringing this up, but I had put it aside for the science news. This big article a number of weeks ago in the business section of the Times about how artificial intelligence bots will run off the rails if they can perpetuate results from themselves. The problem is that AI bots are designed to be trained on the internet, using the internet as a basis for a sample data set for conversations, reality, the minds of people. The problem is that there's so many bots making content on the internet, and that content that bots make is so popular in search results that are also driven by AI, that AI bots are learning about the world through comments that are themselves generated by AI bots, and this is creating an echo chamber that creates a feedback loop where they discovered that as AI trains itself on information that's derived from itself, generated through other things, that the data sets become homogenized to the point where they just become a single file. They showed that after 30 generations of a set of characters that are originally based on characters that are actually written by human beings, that when they trained the AI to mimic those digits, the output looked like that originally. Then a new set was made by an AI trained on the previous AI generated digits, and what happens is that the digits begin to change and they become more random and more nonsensical. And then after 30 generations refeeding on the same file from AI, it all becomes a single homogeneous character. There's no more variation. It's feedback. It's like putting your guitar right next to the amplifier. It just becomes a single tone, which is based on the distance from the amplifier and the harmonic resonance of the guitar, and it becomes a single tone. The idea that YouTube launched an AI bot on its own platform, it's going to use itself as a basis for its own replies, and it has no off switch. YouTube is convinced that I'm a dude, so it has described me as such, and I can't edit that, I can't delete that, I can't turn it off. So we're back to where we were 2 years ago when Google had misgendered me and was perpetuating search results to that effect. So here we are. What can go wrong? Skynet is perfect. There's no reason to turn off Skynet, and there's no reason to tell Skynet what to do. Skynet is already perfect. So there we go. That's the video I had to make for today. I had another one. I was actually going to do a bench video, but here we are. Thanks, fucking YouTube. Just for the record, I'm not a man. But I do want to thank my patrons for sticking in there and through all this stuff. New days, right? But thanks to all the patrons for making it possible for me to do this stupid job and to take this abuse from YouTube. Thanks to all my patrons. And I am Fran, and nobody can take that away from me. I am Fran. And I will be back doing something else. Hopefully, I really hope that I don't have to talk about this anymore.